Hi, we're going to talk today about a question that a lot of people ask or put across, where basically they say, look, it's cheaper to go abroad and have my surgery. And the simple answer to that, absolutely. But you have to consider more than just the cost. Well, the most important fundamental thing to realize is there's absolutely fantastic surgeons all over the world. The important thing is when you choose a surgeon is first you have to be comfortable with, second you have access to them. So you don't want people to fly in and fly out. And you don't want somebody it takes you a 2 hours flight to get to or 3 hours flight to get to. You might be lucky and have no complications, but the problem is when complications arise, you're quite far away from your surgeon. And the other problem is when you come to somebody in your country and say, look, I had implants and I have complications, what do I do? Very few people will touch you purely because it becomes their problem. And that's a bit selfish from our side, but you do understand it's impossible to perfectly fix a problem. So most people don't want to interfere with that. So that's the most important thing to consider is if something goes wrong, where do I go next? Now, if you have a procedure like a hair transplant, very little things that can go wrong with it apart from the outcome. But if you're having a procedure that there's a risk of infection or risk of bleeding or a malpositioning or something like that, you should always consider to stay close to your surgeon. That's really the only advice I can give you. And if you can't afford it, wait until you can. Don't go for cheap and cheerful because most people will not make less money. They will just use cheaper products. And implants can vary. It's not like apples. Implants can vary from €200 for a cheap pair to €1,200 for a proper pair. So please take your time, do your research before you decide where you're going to have your surgery. And honestly, this is your body. So try to put the best thing possible inside it. Thank you.